Good evening, racing fans. Welcome to Racing Action from Flamboro Downs for this Thursday evening. Our first race will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes. Note in race number 1, we have claims on 3 Final Dream and 5 Southwind Caesar. Race 1 claims on 3 and 5. Note that Phil Houdon will drive number 7 Lockdown Romeo. Phil Houdon will drive the 7 in the first. In race number 2, we have an equipment change. On number 6 Crown Monarch, changing aluminum to flip-flops up front. That's aluminum to flip-flops up front. In race number 3, note that number 8, Speak Dollars and Cents, did not race February 25th at London. No missing line. Race 4, no changes. In race number 5, note that number 7, Run Like Hill, did not race, did not draw in. Races 6 and 7, no changes. No changes, races 6 or 7. Field on post parade for the first one. Morally Flexible, Jason Ryan for Francis Guimet and Daniel Thoreau. Number 2 is Goober Smack, Travis Cullen for Suzanne Kerwood and SNR Racing. Number 3, Final Dream, Sammy Filliver, Darrell Laver, and Leanne Davidson, and James Grant and Adrian Sharma. Claim entered. 4 is Wheelin' and Steel on George Catros for Mary Catros. 5 is Southwind Caesar. Claim entered. Paul McKenzie for Greg Yates. The owner is Ted Knight. Number 6, Off-Road Hannafordale Spence for Jim Whalen and Dr. Angela Whalen and Robert Eaton. Number 7, Lockdown Romeo, Phil Houdon for John Holding and Morley Bosworth. And number 8 is Belvedere Jessica. Shane Weber drives and trains for Dr. Mike Veneri. Well, let's get a look at the field for race number 1. We'll start with number 4, Wheelin' and Steelin', who drops from a top condition class and was 4th in that class last time, but it also 3rd, beaten just 2 lengths in that tough class February the 5th. Wheelin' and Steelin' moving down. This is one that did win 7 times last year. Took a nice mark at 56-3 at Grand River. I think Wheelin' and Steelin' will fit very well with this group. Wheelin' and Steelin' is my top choice. George Catros driving and training, and Wheelin' and Steelin' is 3-1. Number 1, Morally Flexible, had 3 wins in a row before a 3rd last time out. Now Morally Flexible is back in the same class. Those wins were just a bit below this class. Morally Flexible, though, inside post and has gate speed, could be a main threat to Wheelin' and Steelin'. 7-2. Number 2, Goober Smack, is one that makes a second start off of a long layoff. Made a break last race, was in the hunt before going off stride. Goober Smack is one that I've seen race well in the past, but still 5-year-old that's just trying to get things together. Travis Cullen for Suzanne Kerwood. Goober Smack. 7-5 is getting a lot of love. And number 3, Final Dream, Claim entered, and this is a veteran with good recent form, consistently good, and should have something to say about things here. Was second, beaten just a length in this class just last time out. Final Dream and Semi Filia for Darrell Laver, 6-1. My top one is number 4, Wheelin' and Steelin'. Gate is rolling for race number 1. Morally Flexible, Goober Smack, and Final Dream on the inside. In the center, Wheelin' and Steelin' and Southwind Caesar. And to the outside, off-road Hanover, Lockdown Romeo, and Belvedere Jessica. Field of 8, race number 1, here they come. Field for the first race is in the stretch, gathering speed. First race trotters are at the start of the rough and wheeling and stealing with Final Dream along to the inside. Belvedere Jessica, Lockdown Romeo. Field sprints around that first turn. Fifth way Goober Smack on the inside. Morally Flexible sixth, and then Southwind Caesar. And off-road Hanover Final Dream and Semi Filion has the lead. Wheeling and Stealing's racing second. Lockdown Romeo still traveling on the outside third. And racing fourth is Goober Smack on the inside is Lockdown Romeo is still parked. Lockdown Romeo is looking to press on and get to the pylons and was able to do so in front of Goober Smack 28 and 2. Fifth is Belvedere Jessica on the outside. Then it is back to Morally Flexible, Southwind Caesar, and Off-Road Hanover. Final Dream at 8 to 1 with the lead as they race off the turn. Wheeling and stealing. Enjoying the view in the pocket, a length and 3/4 back. Goober Smack on the outside is first up third. Lockdown Romeo is racing fourth, and then Morally Flexible and Belvedere Jessica. And then it is Southwind Caesar and Off-Road Hanover into the backstretch, 58 and 1. Final Dream leads right now by a length and 1/4. And Goober Smack on the outside, Wheeling and stealing, still in the hunt on the inside third. Then Lockdown Romeo and Morally Flexible, and it is Goober Smack, the 4 to 5 favorite, who's come on down and taken a slim lead. Goober Smack leads at a length over Final Dream. Wheeling and stealing is third, 3/4, 127 and 1, and Goober Smack is getting away a bit. Leads by 4. Goober Smack, Final Dream, Wheeling and stealing, Morally Flexible, Off-Road Hanover, then Lockdown Romeo and Southwind Caesar, but it's all Goober Smack cruising in the stretch drive. Goober Smack has got this one put away. Then for second, it's going to be Off-Road Hanover. Third is between Final Dream and Wheeling and Stealing, 156 and 3. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 1. It's number 2, Goober Smack. Travis Cullen is the winning driver. 5-year-old Flanagan Memory Bay gelding by SNR Racing. Suzanne Kerr with the trainer. First to win this year. 9th lifetime for Goober Smack. Mile of 156 and 3. The first race, number 2, Goober Smack, pays 360, 280, 250. 6 Off-Road Hanover, 490, 360. And 3 Final Dream, 390. $2 Exactory, $19. Dollar Try, 45.45. Dollar Superfecta, 100, 16.65. 20-cent Super, 23.33. The first race order of finish from the top is a 513 47268. That's 513 47268 on the bottom. Field on post parade for the second. 1, the Fixer, Paul McKenzie, David Fry. Number 2, Lily's Last, Brett McDonough, Ron McDonald, and Shengo and Hartel Maintenance. Number 3, Hungry Hill, Daryl Thiessen for Alan Fair, Elizabeth Fair. 4 is Ivan Eagle, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. 5 is Stonebridge Zeus, Sammy Filia for Francis Gimet. And number 6, Crown Monarch, Justin Turcotte for Michelle Letarte and Verinder Gill and Terry Cameron. Let's get a look at this field for race number 2, and all 3 cappers are on Crown Monarch. 2-1 on the board. Not the favorite right now. Second choice. Crown Monarch does make a shoe change. Aluminum to flip-flops up front. Comes in off of back-to-back wins. Was in this class last time and won by almost 4 lengths. And Crown Monarch is one that this 5-year-old Father Patrick horse really has proven nicely. Just a 5-year-old with 200,000 plus earned. Crown Monarch, I thought, looked so sharp the last couple races. And, well, we come right back down to Crown Monarch here. Although I expected I Have an Eagle to get a lot of love. But Crown Monarch, 5-2. Number 4, Ivan Eagle. The last time we saw this one here was in this class 3 races ago and was a winner from off the pace. Then tried Mohawk the last couple races, not as effective, so comes back here at this level. You see this one is one that's raced against tough competition in the past and been competitive. Ivan Eagle really should like this class. And a main threat to my top one, Ivan Eagle and Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. 3-2 favorite. Number 2, Lily's Last. 2 wins in the past 3. That last win at Mohawk, very impressive, winning by 3 lengths in 58-2. Also a win there 3 races back. In fact, has 5 top 2 finishes in 7 starts on the year. Lily's Last gets to start inside of my first 2 choices and shouldn't be overlooked in here as a possible winner. Brett McDonough for Ron McDonald. Ron's barn has been rolling. Lily's Last, 5-1. And number 3, Hungry Hill, was a winner at Mohawk in late January, but the last 3 starts, all of them not top 3 finishes. But Hungry Hill does show some nice flashes overall if you look at the paper since the middle of December. Hungry Hill and Daryl Thiessen for Alan Fair, I think, can be a contender. 3-1. The fans have gone to number 4, I Have an Eagle, 6-5, but I'll stick with Crown Monarch, 5-2. Gate is rolling for race number 2. The Fixer, Lily's Last on the inside. In the center, Hungry Hill and I Have an Eagle. To the outside, Stonebridge Zeus and Crown Monarch. Field of 6 for race number 2. And the field for the second race. is at the start of the rough, and Crown Monarch from the outside leaves with Lily's Lass and Hungry Hill. On the inside, the Fixer, Ivan Eagle, and back to Stonebridge Zeus. And right now, Lily's Lass has the lead. Hungry Hill is pressing on the outside. The Fixer is third. Crown Monarch is going to tuck in fourth now and work in front of Ivan Eagle and then Stonebridge Zeus. And they race on to the opening quarter. Lily's Lass at 4-1's got the lead for Brett McDonald and is in front of Hungry Hill, who is 9-5 and racing second. The Fixer is third in line. Crown Monarch is racing fourth in front of Ivan Eagle, and then it is back to Stonebridge Zeus. They work their way on around the turn, and Lily's Lass has the front. Lily's Lass with a lead of a couple of lengths. Hungry Hill is racing second. The Fixer on the inside is third. And now Crown Monarch is going to come first over and be followed by Ivan Eagle on the outside. And then it is back to Stonebridge Zeus, and they head on past the half, and Lily's Lass leads on past the half. Halftime 57-3 off a 27-4 opening quarter. It's Lily's Lass with a lead of a length and 3/4. Hungry Hill now a length and a half back in, a little tighter in the pocket. The Fixer is racing third. Crown Monarch has flattened out. Now Ivan Eagle is sent out 3 wide and is coming sharply from the backfield. And then Stonebridge Zeus, and Ivan Eagle now is coming on very quickly. Ivan Eagle is out wide, 3 deep, and is stuck a nose in front. Ivan Eagle now and Hurricane Hensley has stormed to the lead. Hungry Hill is second. Lily's Lass is third. Then Stonebridge Zeus and the Fixer. And Crown Monarch is well back trailing the field. Ivan Eagle, as they come on down the stretch drive, now is stormed away from the field. Ivan Eagle and Eddie Hensley to win and take it by 3. Hungry Hill second. Stonebridge Zeus third. The Fixer fourth. We'll give you the mile time later. The mile time 1:56.1. Back in front of us is number 4, Ivan Eagle. Hurricane Eddie Hensley, the winning driver. He rocked him like a hurricane. Ivan Eagle victorious, a 5-year-old Archangel Bay gelding owned by Ashley and Ed Hensley. Ashley Hensley is the trainer. Third win this year. 13th lifetime for Ivan Eagle, 1:56.1. Second race payouts for Ivan Eagle for 42.70, 220, 3 Hungry Hill, $3, 310, 5 Stonebridge Zeus, 370, $2 exact or 11.40. Dollar try 20.75. Dollar super 66.55. 20-cent super 13.31. $2 double of 2 and 4 is 10.50. The second race, order of finish from the top 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 6. That's 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 6 on the bottom. Fans note the first race we had a claim of 3 Final Dream, the new trainer Melissa Loyer. Also claimed was 5 Southwind Caesar, the new trainer will be Roy Jeffries. Field for the third on parade. One, Dance on the Moon, Austin. Sorry for Dean Nixon. Number 2 is Silverback Jack, semi-filia for Robert Kyle Fellows and Marissa Wilson. 3 is Manhattan Joe, Malik Smith for Tyler Slottman. Number 4, He's Got Swagger, Travis Henry for Tess Waxman and Niagara Goldbuyer. And number 5 is the Dark Panther, Phil Hudon, Drives and Trains for Ken and Emma Duncan and Jen Lucier. Number 6, Faut, Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald and Perry Burke. Number 7, Aladdin Dulac, Jason Wright for Sheldon Rose. And number 8, Speak Dollars and Cents, Brady Colliers for Melissa Loyer. Field of 8 for race number 3. Horses and geldings on the pace, going to post shortly. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with the veteran. He's Got Swagger. One that led a long way. Just got caught by a couple late in the mile last time out. But look, He's Got Swagger is one that has 64 lifetime wins and doesn't have a win yet this year, but only 3 starts. But last year, 15 top 2 finishes in 29 starts. So even though he's an older horse, he still has something left in the tank, and I think he's got a big chance to win in here. Travis Henry for Tess Waxman. He's Got Swagger, 6-5 favorite. Number 8, Speak Dollars and Cents, is one that raced well February the 11th at London. And then the next start here, tried post 8 and parked a long way. And look, was in the hunt, even though parking every step right till they turned for home. Speak Dollars and Cents, if this one could get a better trip, I think he's got something. He was a good earner last year. Speak Dollars and Cents, Brady Colliers for Melissa Loyer with the right trip. Could possibly win in here. Tough post assignment, but you do get 5-1. Number 5, the Dark Panther, has really come alive for Phil Hudon since he started training this horse a little while back. The Dark Panther, back-to-back wins before a 6th last time out. I think the Dark Panther will rebound and be very much a player. The Dark Panther is 5-1. And number 1, Dance on the Moon, was really good here 2 races ago. Last race blasted out from post 8 and was in the hunt until very deep in the mile. Now Dance on the Moon gets on the inside. This is one that could be dangerous. Austin Sorry for Dean Nixon from post 1 might be able to carry a long way. And Dance on the Moon and Austin Sorry, 5-2. Gate is rolling for race number 3. Dance on the Moon, Silverback Jack, Manhattan Joe on the inside. In the center, He's Got Swagger, the Dark Panther. The outside, Faut, Aladdin Dulac, and Speak Dollars and Cents. Field of 8 for the third dash. Here they come. And they're at the start in the rough, and He's Got Swagger. Faut is getting out well, and down to the inside as the field works on around the turn. We have Dance on the Moon and Silverback Jack. Dance on the Moon with the lead, but also 3 horses to his outside. He's Got Swagger, Faut. Then on the outside, Speak Dollars and Cents. On the inside, Silverback Jack. Then it is back to the Dark Panther, Manhattan Joe, and trailing the field is Aladdin Dulac, and they race on past that opening quarter. Dance on the Moon at 3-1's got the lead. He's got Swagger, the 1-2 favorite, has got a good spot on the inside, and racing on the outside, Speak Dollars and Cents, a parked third. Fourth is Faut, and fifth on the outside, Silverback Jack. Then it's back to the Dark Panther. For the back, Manhattan Joe, and Aladdin Dulac is trailing the field. Dance on the Moon and Austin Sorry with the front as the field comes on towards us. On the outside, Speak Dollars and Cents trying to survive a park trip, and he's got Swagger in the pocket. Silverback Jack, and then Phone, and then it is the Dark Panther, and they work their way into the backstretch off a 59 and 2 half and a 28 and 4 opening quarter. Dance on the Moon leads it a length and a half. He's got Swagger's tight in the pocket. On the outside, Speak Dollars and Cents still grinding, and it's come on the outside to take over second, and is only a length back. Inside third, he's got Swagger. Silverback Jack is second over fourth, about 2.5 off the lead. And then it is back to Faut, and the Dark Panther gains a bit of ground. And then it is Manhattan Joe and Aladdin Dulac, 3/4, 128 and 3. Dance and Moon with the lead. He's got Swagger, has been getting a trip, but Dance and Moon is still dancing well. He's got Swagger, Speak Dollars and Cents on down the stretch ride. Dance on the Moon, and he's got Swagger. Dance on the Moon has dug in gamely to the finish and will win it. He's got Swagger second, Speak Dollars and Cents, and the Dark Panther 158 and 1. There's the winner, one Dance on the Moon. Austin Sorry, the winning driver. Dance on the Moon is 6-year-old Shadow Play Bay gelding, owned by a numbered company from Stouffville. Dean Nixon, the trainer. First win in 2 seasons, third win lifetime for Dance on the Moon. Third race payouts, 1 Dance on the Moon, 820, 260, 250. 4 He's Got Swagger, 210, 210. 8 Speak Dollars and Cents, 250. $2 exactor, 21.70. Dollar try, 28.60. Dollar super, $88.20. Super, 17.60. third race. Order of finish from the top down. 15624 That's 15624 on the bottom. field for the fourth on parade 1, Delta Rose, George Ketros for Peter Albrecht. Number 2 is Angel Mistress, Travis Henry for Gary Murner and Quickhaven Farms. And number 3 is Seasonal, Phil Houdon for Camila Christopher and Charlembos Christopher. Number 4 is Jam Celebrity, Jay Harris for Steve Watson. Number 5 is Frankenspeed, Chris Johnston, drives and trains and owns. And number 6, Marcus Downbridge, Paul McKenzie for Steve Charlton. Field of 6 for race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. And, well, Angel Mistress will drop in here from Mohawk. And he is one that's had some real problems staying flat, but got a flat line last time out at Mohawk and now drops in class and races out of the strong barn of Gary Murner. Angel Mistress, better things expected here now coming in. And look, this is one that raced here in a maiden class back December the 4th from post 7, blasted to the front, almost wired the field, and one that here is in the non-winners at 2. I think fits well here, but 7 to 5 is pretty tight, and we'll see if Angel Mistress gets rolling. Of course, the first order of business needs to stay flat. Number 6, Marcus Downbridge, no problem with that. Hasn't made a break since back in December. Back-to-back runner-up finishes in this class in the last couple races, and overall the recent 6 starts, all of them solid outings for Marcus Downbridge. Paul McKenzie for Steve Charlton. One that's a bit wind-shot, just one win in 21, but the recent form's really good. Can be one that looks like a possibility to win in here off back-to-back runner-up finishes, 7 to 5. Number 5, Frankenspeed. I think this trotter has looked pretty solid a lot of times now. Has only one win in 31, but racing well. Was second in this class last time out. Frankenspeed and Chris Johnston, don't overlook this one. Has a win possibility in here, 9 to 2. And number 1, Delta Rose, did win in this very class 3 races ago. Followed it up with a third here in against Cheaper the next start, but last race had an outside post and just not a factor. But Delta Rose could be a big bounce back candidate with the inside post. Wired this class from post 1 just 3 races ago. George Ketros and Delta Rose, 12 to 1. Fans note that number 2, Angel Mistress, has returned to the paddock to put on trotting hobbles. Was programmed to wear trotting hobbles. Came out on post break without them, so has returned to the paddock for trotting hobbles. Starter has called the field for the fourth. Delta Rose and Angel Mistress on the inside. In the center, Seasonal and Jam Celebrity to the outside, Frankenspeed and Marcus Downridge. It's a field of 6 for the fourth race. And Angel Mistress made a bobble, quickly recovered. Delta Rose and Jam Celebrity. Seasonal is third away. Then Frankenspeed, Angel Mistress, and Marcus Downridge. And the field works their way on around the turn. Delta Rose has the front. Delta Rose with a lead of about 3 lengths right now. Jam Celebrity is second. Seasonal is third. Frankenspeed is racing position fourth. Then Angel Mistress and Marcus Downbridge is trailing the field. Delta Rose 16-1 has the lead for George Ketros, and the advantage of her Jam Celebrity is currently about 3.5 lengths. Racing third, Seasonal. Then Frankenspeed. Angel Mistress is back racing second from last and is in front of Marcus Downbridge, and the field races off the turn and comes on towards us. Delta Rose is strong on top right now. Has a lead of about 3.5 lengths and racing second. Jam Celebrity, Seasonal is third. Angel Mistress now starts to roll to the outside and is coming rapidly. First overs up to third. Half of 101 and 3 off that 32nd opening quarter. And Delta Rose with the lead, but there goes Angel Mistress up to second now. And then third is Jam Celebrity. Marcus Downbridge has come from last to pick up fourth, and then Seasonal. And back to Frankenspeed. And now Angel Mistress, the 3-5 favorite, has come on to grab the front and leads it by 2.5 lengths, now by 3, and now by 3.5. And Marcus Downbridge has moved up to take over second. Delta Rose is wilting on the inside. Then Jam Celebrity, Seasonal, and Frankenspeed in the field turns for home. Angel Mistress with a substantial lead. Seasonal is off stride. And then Marcus Downridge, it is Angel Mistress cruising now. Marcus Downbridge on the inside. Angel Mistress will win under wraps. Marcus Downbridge was second. Frankenspeed and Jam Celebrity 2 minutes 4/5. Fans, the judges reviewing the early break in stride right at the start of number 2, Angel Mistress. There is the winner of race number 4, number 2, Angel Mistress. Travis Henry, the winning driver for trainer Gary Murner. The owner is Quickhaven Farms of Odessa, Ontario. 4-year-old By the Bank Bay mare. Second win this year, third lifetime. Angel Mistress, 2 minutes 4/5. Fans, the judge's ruling the number 2 Angel Mistress did not violate the braking regulations. The inquiry sign will go off. Fourth race, payouts to Angel Mistress, 350 to 30 to 20. 6, Marcus Downbridge, 240 to 55. Frankenspeed, 240. $2 exactor, 920. Dollar try, 1760. Dollar super, 67.15. Dollar pick three, 21.85. The fourth race order finished from the top, so 5-1, 6-4-3-2. That is 5-1, 6-4-3-2 on the bottom. Fans, note in this fifth race, note the Super High Five carryover. Oh, correction. Race number 7. Well, let's talk about it early. Race 7 carryover, $8,070.34. Field on post parade for race number 5. One is Third Time's the Dream. Dale Spence for Jim Ellis. Number 2 is Hey Ralphie, Pretty Colliers for Robert Reed and David Shea. Number 3 is Legacy's Jailbreak, Justin Turcotte for Michelle Latarnt and Verinder Gill. Number 4, Willow Time, Travis Henry for Herb Holland and Vincenzo Strangis. Number 5, Frenchie Hanover, Mark McDonnell for Sandy Lawrence. Number 6 is Trey Caron, Scott Young for Robert Young and Premier and Associates and Frank Cervellati. Number 7, Run Like Hill, Jason Ryan for Francis Gamet. 8 is He's So Hot, Head of a Ryan Guy for Doug Brown and Todd Coleman and Jackson Whittam and James Gillum. And 9 is our Royal Port, Austin Surrey for Gerard Damaris and Tag Incorporated. Field of 9, race number 5. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 4, Willow Time. Drops in class, makes the second start off a layoff. One thing, though, last time out, made a very early break and then another break heading to the quarter. Willow Time, first order business, needs to stay flat. If he does, he stands out in here. Look, took a mark last year of 52-1. This is a classy veteran trotter with almost 560,000 made lifetime, and yet he's only a 5-year-old. Willow Time, if he stays flat, will win, I believe. 2-5. Number 2, Hey Ralphie, has raced well of late the last couple races in this class, and last race was second to a very good one in Royalty Beer. So that's a very good measuring stick, because Royalty Beer is an outstanding trotter. Hey Ralphie was a game second and third, only beaten 3/4 of a length to start before that. Hey Ralphie gets the hot Brady Golliers driving, and Hey Ralphie 3-2. Number 3, Legacy's Jailbreak, is one that's gotten away from Mohawk, and you see this one with 3 consecutive thirds at Mohawk before the last 2 races not going well. I think this is one that has a really good chance to rebound and be a top 3. Justin Turcotte and Legacy's Jailbreak, 30-1. I think is a big sleeper value with this venue change. And one more is number 6, Tregaron, also a longer one at 25-1. I've seen this one race well in the past and raced to a 5th here in the class above this one 2 races ago. I think Tregaron fits really well here. Scott Young for Robert Young, 23-1. But the money is in on Willow Time, 3-5 on the board, with Hey Ralphie getting a lot of love at 6-5. And money is up high on all others in this dash. Gate is rolling. Third time's the dream. Hey Ralphie. Legacy's Jailbreak. In the center, Willow Time. Frenchie Hanover to the outside. Tregaron, Run Like Hill. He's So Hot, Hanover. And the second tier, a Royal Port. It's a field of 9 for race number 5. Here they come. And the field for the 5th race is at the start. A Royal Port spots the field about 10 lengths, and Tregaron is going to leave well with Hey Ralphie. Third time's the dream. Legacy's Jailbreak is 4th away, and then Willow Time is racing 5th, and on the outside, Run Like Hill. Then it is back to Frenchie Hanover, and He's So Hot, Hanover, and our Royal Port is trailing the field. Hey Ralphie and Brady Golliers has the lead, and Tregaron is racing position 2nd. Third time's the dream, but now Willow Time is marching racing on the outside. And Willow Time has come on and taken over second and is in pursuit of Hey Ralphie. 28-3 opening quarter. And it is now Willow Time who's taken the front. Willow Time at 3-2. Hey Ralphie, the 2-5 favorite, is racing second. Here comes Run Like Hill to work first over. And Trakerise racing position fourth in front of Third Time's the Dream. Then Legacy's Jailbreak. Royal Port has passed a couple, and they are Frenchie Hanover and He's So Hot Hanover. 28-3 opening quarter. Half was 59. Willow Time is in command, and Run Like Hill on the outside. Hey Ralphie's filling the pocket. Those are the front three as they work into the backstretch. And then Legacy's Jailbreak is racing fourth and Trakeros fifth of the inside. Royal Port is an advancing sixth. Third Time the Dream seventh. Then He's So Hot Hanover and Frenchie Hanover. It is Willow Time looking sharp on the lead. Legacy's Jailbreak is out three wide now. Willow Time, Legacy's Jailbreak, Hey Ralphie. And now Run Like Hill is going to weaken on the in the center of the track and scooting up the inside. Trakeron is going to take over fourth, and then Third Time's the Dream. The field turns for him off three quarters, 128-1. Willow Time, Hey Ralphie. Hey Ralphie is wheeled out, trying to track down Willow Time, and Willow Time, Hey Ralphie broke stride. Legacy's Jailbreak. Hey Ralphie recovers. It is Willow Time to win. Hey Ralphie second. Legacy's Jailbreak. Then Third Time's the Dream. And the Inquiry Sun will go up pertaining to the break in the stretch drive. Note the Inquiry Sign goes up pertaining to the break in deep stretch by number 2, Hey Ralphie. There is the winner. Number 4, Willow Time. Travis Henry, the winning driver. Willow Time is a 5-year-old. Looks like it's Chippendale Bay Gelding, owned by Vincenzo Stranges. Herb Holland, the trainer. First win this year, 11th lifetime for Willow Time. Fans, note the judge's ruling that number 2, Hey Ralphie, did not violate the braking regulations. The inquiry Sam will go off. The fifth race, payouts for Willow Time, 510, 250, 210. 2, Hey Ralphie, 210, 210. 3, Legacies Jailbreak, $4. $2 exact rate, $20. Try, 23.50. $1 Super, 102.60. And the 20-cent pick 5, 36.30. fifth race. So we finish from the top. So 4, 2, 3, 1. 7 place 8, 5, 6. 8 place 7, 9. Once again from the top down. 4, 2, 3, 1, 8, 5, 6, 7, 9. for the sixth on parade. One is Greenleaf, Justin Turcotte for Pierre-Marc Longpre. Number two is Darkness Cooks, Austin Surrey for Greg Graham and Sherry Graham and Tim Gallant. Number three is Magic's Angel Eyes, Andre Goy for Don Leschied. Number four is Ram, Damien McClellan for Corey Fuller and James Wilson. Number five, Mac the Night, Dale Spence for Joe Pereira and Chris Menina. And number six, Overend, Brett McDonough for Ron McDonald. Field of six, race number six. Let's get a look at this field and look at the main ones in here, or at least do I think they are. And, well, I'm going to start with number three, Magic's Angel Eyes, 14 to 1 on the board. Look, Magic's Angel Eyes has just one win in the past 40 starts. So, is one that, well, I'm taking, this is actually not my top pick. So my top pick is number one, Greenleaf. My picks are 1, 4, 6, 2. So let's get a look at number one, Greenleaf in here. 7 to 5 on the board. And Greenleaf is one that, facing the nominers at 3 at Mohawk the last couple races. And Greenleaf is one that, changing venues could get rolling. Look at last year, 10 top 2 finishes and 21 starts. This will be now the fifth start off of a layoff, and I think Greenleaf, one who won January the 19th, racing in a nominators at 2 at Mohawk and then moved up, just could find this a better spot. Inside post, 2 to 5, the one to beat. Number 4, Ram comes in off of back-to-back wins in the nominators at 2, so moves up a level. 3 wins and a second in 6 starts on the year, and also a good top 3 horse last year in limited action. Had only 11 starts last year, but 7 of them top 3 finishes. Ram and Damien McClellan off of back-to-back wins, 8 to 1. Number 6, Overend. He's one that did a nice job from off the pace last time out in this class to finish second. Now, the winner was long gone, but it was a strong performance. Nice bounce back because had a problem start at London, the start before it with an early break. Overend also was a winner in a maiden class at Mohawk 3 races back. I think Overend fits okay here. 3 to 1 on the board. Ron McDonald's barn has been flying. Big win percentage. Overend and Brett McDonald, 3 to 1. And number 2, Darkness Cooks. Well, a consistent top 3, 4 consecutive third-place finishes, and they were all in this same class. So Darkness Cooks has to be taken seriously. 4 third-place finishes in 5 tries on the year. And look at last year, 12 out of 16 in the top 3. So just a nice, consistent top 3 finisher. Darkness Cooks is 4 to 1. Austin Surrey for Greg Graham. Gate is rolling for race number 6. Greenleaf, Darkness Cooks on the inside. Magic's Angel Eyes and Ram in the center. To the outside, Mac the Night and Overend. Field of 6 for the 6th race. Into the stretch, gathering speed, approaching the start. And the field for the 6th race. He's at the start of the rough. Ram will get a well with Magic's Angel Eyes and Greenleaf and Darkness Cooks. Then Overend and Mac the Night. Greenleaf has got the inside advantage and drives on to get the front. Ram is racing second. Darkness Cooks third. Magic's Angel Eyes, then Mac the Knight, and Overend is back trailing the field. But Greenleaf and Justin Turcotte with the lead, 4-5 favorite over Ram, who's 4-1 racing second, two off the front. Darkness Cooks is racing third. Then Magic's Angel Eyes and Mac the Knight, and Overend is trailing 29 and 2 opening quarter. Greenleaf leads it right now for Justin Turcotte by 2. Ram is racing second. Darkness Cooks is third. Magic's Angel Eyes and Mac the Knight and Overend 6 in a line, positions unchanged, and all in behind Greenleaf as they race their way up towards the half. And now Overend from the back end has started to roll. It is Greenleaf who's leading by 2 over Ram. Darkness Cooks is third. Magic's Angel Eyes and Overend, and then Mac the Knight. 1 minute and 2/5 halftime off a 29 and 2 opening quarter. Greenleaf and Justin Turcotte by a length and 3/4. Ram is second. Overend has made it up to third. Racing fourth is Darkness Cooks. Magic's Angel Eyes is second from last, and Mac the Knight is trailing the field. It is still Greenleaf with the front. On by 3/4, Greenleaf and Ram, and Darkness Cooks the top three, 130 and 1. Overend is weakened now, and Magic's Angel Eyes has reclaimed fourth. Overend is fifth, and sixth is Mac the Knight. It is Greenleaf as the field turns for home. Greenleaf, Ram, and Darkness Cooks, they come on down the stretch drive, and Greenleaf is still going well. Greenleaf, Ram, and up the inside, Darkness Cooks. Greenleaf is game to the finish and is going to win. Ram second, Darkness Cooks third. Magic's Angel Eyes was fourth, 158 and 4. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 6, it's 1, Greenleaf. Justin Turcotte's the winning driver for PMR Long Prairie. Largo Incorporated is the owner. Greenleaf is a 4-year-old green Manalishi Bay mare. Second win this year, 7th lifetime for Greenleaf, 158 and 4. The sixth race payouts: 1 Greenleaf, 360, 240, 210. 4 Ram, $4 and 230, and 2 Darkness Cooks, 210. $2 Exactor, 1230. Dollar Try, 1970. Dollar Super, 46.60. 20-cent Pick 4, 1233. Sixth race, or we finish from the top down. 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6. That's 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6 on the bottom. Seventh race is up next, the final dash, and features the Super High Five. Also has a large carryover in this High Five. $8,070.34. That's the carryover for race number 7, the Pick 5. for the 7th on parade. 1 is St. Lad's Flirt, Bremerton of Ron McDonald. And number 2 is Papiamento, Damien McClellan for Kayla Hendry. Number 3 is Dan Speed, Austin Saray for Jabbar Demers and Yannick Marquis and Joni Paquette and Maxime and Nicole Gagnon. Number 4 is Vicious Aloysius, Nick Boyd for Michelle Olson. Number 5 is Some Might Say, Jason Ryan for Robert Reed and Kyle Stretch. Number 6, Shanghai Gold, Brady Golliers for Melissa Loyer and Pierre Petalou. And number 7, Maximus Beachy, Jay Harris for Ty Robillard and Kevin and Veronica Andrews. Eight is Macalco, Dale Spence for Darren Rayner and Mary Harris. Field of 8, race 7, features the Super High 5. Note the carryover, $8,070.34. Let's get a look at some of the main players in this dash, or at least who I think they are. I want to start with number 3, Dan Speed, even money on the board, and is one that raced well in this class in each of the last couple. Of 4th, beaten just a half a length last time out. 3rd, the start before that. And overall, I just think Dan Speed, Austin Saray, Gerard Demers. Gerard's barn has been hot this year, and Austin's been racking up wins. And Dan Speed, even money on the board. Number 5, Some Might Say. I think you've got to say that this one's a contender because 4 consecutive top 3 finishes. The last 2 were in this class, and overall, Some Might Say, and Jason Ryan for Robert Reed might get the final say in this dash, 5-1. Number 2, Papiamento, 54 lifetime wins. Got number 54 here, February the 12th. Now that was in the bottom class. The last start had post 8 and just not able to kick in until very late in the mile. But now Papiamento out of post position 2. Could pop here. Lots of class. Damien McClellan for Kayla Hendry. Has a couple of wins in 8 tries this year. Papiamento, 4-1. And number 1, St. Lad's Flirt, is one that raced in Ontario last year and now comes back here as a 14-year-old, changing venues and coming in. And St. Lad's Flirt, 60 wins a lifetime. Lots of back class. Sent up by Ron McDonald, so you've got to have regard for this one because Ron's got some big numbers, especially in the win percentage column this year, winning at about 27%. St. Lad's Flirt and Brett McDonald, 7-2. Gate is rolling for the 7th and final dash. St. Lad's Flirt, Papiamento, Dan Speed on the inside. In the center, it's Vicious Aloysius and Some Might Say. To the outside, Shanghai Gold, Maximus Beachy and Macalco. And The field for race number 7 is nearing the start. And the off, and Maximus Beachy leaves with Vicious Aloysius and Papiamento. Dan Speed, St. Lad's Flirt as they drive around the turn. Then it is Some Might Say in Shanghai Gold, and back to Macalco trailing the field. Maximus Beachy and Jay Harris is going to take back and find the pocket in behind Papiamento. Papiamento leads as they race on to the opening quarter. Maximus Beachy, Dan Speed third, St. Lad's Flirt is fourth, and then Vicious Aloysius is fifth in line. In front of Some Might Say, then it is Shanghai Gold and Macalco, 28 second opening quarter. Papiamento at 4-1's got the lead right now for Damien McClellan. Then Maximus Beachy's racing second. Dan Speed, the even money favorite, is racing third on the inside and is about 3 1/4 from the front. Then it is St. Lad's Flirt and Vicious Aloysius, and Some Might Say now is angled to the outside. And popping out from the third goes Dan Speed, giving cover to St. Lad's Flirt. They race past the half in 57. Papiamento's got the lead, but Dan Speed is coming to call. It is Papiamento with the front. Maximus Beachy is still holding on to second. Dan Speed first up third. Vicious Aloysius fourth, and St. Lad's Flirt is racing fifth. And then Some Might Say in Shanghai Gold and Macalco. And they hustle on to 3/4. Papiamento on the outside, chipping away is Dan Speed. Maximus Beachy is still staying in the hunt on the inside third and taking the short way around the turn. Then St. Lad's Flirt and Vicious Aloysius. Then it is back to Some Might Say in Shanghai Gold and Macalco. 3/4, 126 and 1. Papiamento with the front as they turn on down the Swiss Drive. Maximus Beachy looking to dart up Mackenzie Lane in the center of the track. Dan Speed. Maximus Beachy up the inside is going to pull the upset and win. Papiamento is second, then Dan Speed, and Vicious Aloysius 156 flat. seventh race payouts. 7 Maximus BG, 29.40, 9.30, 4.10. 2 Papiamento, 5.40 and 2.90, and 3 Dan Speed, 2.10. $2 Exactor, $319. Dollar Try, 555.40. 20-cent High Five, 183.50. $2 Double, 167.30. Dollar Pick 3, 196.55. That 20-cent Pick 3 is 39.31. Seventh race order finish from the top down is 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 1, 8. That's 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 1, 8 on the bottom. And that concludes the live harness racing program for this Thursday evening. Action resumes on Saturday, first race, 6:25 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.